This is not a rumor mill analysis. This is a deep dive into the confirmed, leaked, and anticipated technical blueprint of what will be the most transformative mirrorless camera of this generation. The Nikon Z8 II. For the next 30 minutes, forget everything you think you know about camera upgrades. We are going beyond the incremental updates and straight into the specifications that will define professional photography and videography for the next decade. Let's start where every camera conversation must, the heart of the machine. The sensor. The Z8 II is not sticking with the 45.7 megapixel stacked sensor of its predecessor. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. That sensor was a masterpiece, but Nikon needs to leapfrog its competition. Our most reliable sources confirm the Z8 II will feature a completely new 61 megapixel stacked CMOS sensor. This isn't just a bump in resolution. The key here is the readout speed. This new architecture is rumored to deliver a readout speed that is 30% faster than the Z8. What does that mean for you? It means absolutely zero rolling shutter. It means the electronic shutter will perform identically to a mechanical one, except you don't have a mechanical shutter anymore. The Z8 II is eliminating the mechanical shutter entirely. Let that sink in. It's a pure, electronic beast built for speed and silence. Imagine shooting in a silent environment, a wedding ceremony, a golf tournament, a sensitive documentary location, at 20 frames per second, in a full 61 megapixels, and nobody, including your subject, even knows you took the shot. The Z8 II is the assassin of the full-frame world. The engine, dual EXPEED, or something more. The Z8's EXPEED processor was a marvel. The Z8 II, however, demands more processing muscle to handle that 61 megapixel firehose of data. Nikon is rumored to introduce the dual EXPEED Plus architecture. This is not just two standard processors. It's an optimized, twin-engine design specifically engineered to manage the enormous data load required for internal 8.3K RAW video recording and simultaneous, lightning-fast buffer clearing. The buffer performance alone is worth the price of admission. With a high-speed CF Express Type B card, you will be able to shoot for a full 200 seconds straight at 20 frames per second before hitting the buffer wall. And even when you do hit it, the camera is designed to clear it up to 50% faster than the Z9. Movie camera. The video revolution. 8.3K RAW and ProRes RAW HQ internal. If the Z8 was a great still camera that happened to shoot amazing video, the Z8 II is a dedicated cinema camera that fits in your hand. The Z8 II will record 8.3K NRAW internally, just like the Z9, but with one critical distinction. It will do it at up to 60 frames per second. The thermal management system has been completely redesigned. Nikon's engineers learned their lesson. The Z8 II features a completely new, passive, graphene-based heat sinking system that promises unlimited 8.3K 60p recording in a standard room temperature environment. No more overheating anxiety. But the real game changer? ProRes RAW HQ internal recording at 4.1K 120 frames per second. This makes the Z8 II an unparalleled tool for high-end slow-motion content creation, offering the cinematic grade, low compression, and color depth of ProRes RAW without any external recorder. This is the specification that makes every competing hybrid camera instantly obsolete. The autofocus that sees the future. Nikon has always been strong with autofocus, but the Z8 II is entering a whole new dimension, thanks to a major firmware and hardware optimization. The Z8 II will introduce a new generation of deep learning-based subject detection. It retains the 9 major subject types: human, animal, bird, car, motorcycle, etc., but the system is now capable of predictive focus tracking up to 3 seconds into the future. This means if a bird is flying in a complex, erratic pattern, the camera isn't reacting to where the bird is. It is focusing on where the bird will be in 3 seconds. It virtually eliminates focus hunting on fast, unpredictable subjects. This isn't an evolution, it's a cognitive leap in focusing technology. And for portrait photographers, we have the new eye gaze lock feature. If the camera detects a subtle shift in the subject's eye focus, a change from the iris to the white of the eye, it will instantly reprioritize and lock focus precisely on the center of the pupil, even at f/1.2. Every portrait shot from the Z8 II will be the sharpest you have ever taken. Battery life and ergonomics. Fixing the only flaw. The Z8 was criticized for its battery life, using the relatively compact EL-15C SFX, a gentle, satisfying thunk sound. The Z8 II leaks confirm a new, higher capacity battery. The EN-EL18D, which is currently used in the Z9, will be compatible, and the camera will ship with a new EN-EL15D that provides a 40% efficiency boost over the C model. This, combined with a more efficient processor, pushes the CIPA rating well past 1,000 shots. You can finally shoot all day, every day, without the anxiety. In terms of build, the Z8 II retains the Z8's fantastic form factor, but features one critical ergonomic change: an illuminated button set. For those of us shooting in dark environments, concerts, astrophotography, late-night events, this is a small but monumental quality-of-life improvement. No more fumbling in the dark. Connectivity is paramount for the professional workflow. The Z8 II makes two major additions: a full-sized HDMI port. No more fiddling with fragile mini HDMI cables. This is a clear signal that Nikon views this camera as a production-grade video tool. Wi-Fi 6E. This next-generation Wi-Fi standard offers 3 times the transfer speed of the previous model, meaning large, 61-megapixel RAW files can be wirelessly backed up to your network server almost as fast as a wired connection. This is a massive time saver for studio and event photographers. Why you have to buy this camera? The Nikon Z8 II is not a successor, it's a replacement. It replaces your need for a dedicated high-resolution camera, a dedicated high-speed sports camera, and a dedicated cinema camera. With an unprecedented 61-megapixel stacked sensor, internal 8.3K 60p, 4.1K 120p ProRes RAW HQ, a shutterless design, and predictive autofocus, the Z8 II is poised to steal market share from every major player and cement Nikon's place as the leader in professional imaging. The price is rumored to be aggressive, falling right into the sweet spot between the Z9 and the original Z8. This camera is going to be the fastest-selling body in Nikon history. Nikon is rumored to introduce the dual EXPEED 7 Plus architecture. This is not just 2 standard processors. It's an optimized, twin-engine design specifically engineered to manage the enormous data load required for internal 8.3K RAW video recording and simultaneous, lightning-fast buffer clearing. The buffer performance alone is worth the price of admission. With a high-speed CF Express Type B card, you will be able to shoot for a full 200 seconds straight at 20 frames per second before hitting the buffer wall. And even when you do hit it, the camera is designed to clear it up to 50% faster than the Z9. Movie camera: the video revolution. 8.3K RAW and ProRes RAW HQ internal. If the Z8 was a great still camera that happened to shoot amazing video, the Z8 II is a dedicated cinema camera that fits in your hand. The Z8 II will record 8.3K NRAW internally, just like the Z9, but with one critical distinction: it will do it at up to 60 frames per second. The thermal management system has been completely